A Lloydminster High School student has received the final stamp of approval on her Canadian presentation from Rotarian members. Earning a one-year study abroad trip to Taiwan, Holly Foss will have to show the same slideshow translated in Taiwanese to her host country. Kathy Lee finds out how this trip will change her life.
Holly Foss's trip to Taiwan this August is far from a vacation. She's going there for a year to live the life of a Taiwanese girl.
I am going abroad to Taiwan to go to school and to live with another family and basically to be an ambassador of Canada and to be involved.
English will have to be left at the door, and Foss will need to learn Taiwanese and the cultural ways of the country.
And just live there as a regular local and learn the language. That's probably one of the hardest parts of doing this, is to learn a whole different language and to have to speak it and be immersed in it as well. Because it will be shown to my host club.
Foss is expected to put on a presentation about Canada to her host country, and today got feedback from Rotarian members.
I'm presenting it here for them to get a look at it and see what needs to be improved and to see if it's suitable to present to my host club.
Even though life will be different, Foss has always been fascinated with the Asian culture.
Their ways are just so unique because they're so respectful, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful culture, and it's something that I'm amazed of.
And with the approval of her presentation checked off the list, Foss is ready to go.
I get that feeling, sometimes when you're kind of scared and kind of nervous about it, but then when you think about all the fun times you could have and all the new friends and your family that you get to have and spend time with, it's a bubbly, happy feeling that you get.
While Foss is the only one from Holy Rosary studying abroad this summer, many other past students have taken advantage of this program. Kathy Lee, Newcap News.
An ancient hunter of the Prairie Sea is now on display at the Bar Colony Heritage Cultural Center. It's a traveling Tylosaurus skeleton, and it's only here for a limited time. As Whitney Stinson explains, it's been receiving many oohs and ahs so far as people learn about its prairie heritage.
This is Makio. Translation, Cree Hunter. He's been a pretty big hit this weekend.
It was good. He was a big hit, and it was everyone's first time seeing the Tylosaurus. So it was kind of even the staff's first time seeing him too, so he was kind of well received and had some oohs and ahs.
The 30-foot Tylosaurus skeleton was found on the shore of Lake Diefenbaker in 1995. From there, it goes through a rigorous preparation process to piece him back together to be on display for people here.
He was actually found by a hunter in southern Saskatchewan who came across him, and there used to be inland sea, so that's why he was washed up in southern Saskatchewan.
The display comes with a plethora of information on the species.
He's not actually a dinosaur, he's a marine reptile, so it's just kind of funny hearing everyone's speculations of how he would have been when he was living.
Judging from the size of his jaw and the skeletons they found in his stomach, he was probably a pretty ruthless creature. He fed on pretty much anything he liked, including sharks.
The sea was only about 100 meters deep, so he was kind of the top of the food chain in the sea, obviously, if he's eating sharks. He was at the top of the food chain above them, and he was one of the larger mosasaurs.
Ferguson is anticipating Machio will attract big crowds from all over the Midwest.
Especially with the school groups, we do a dinosaur program, so it's actually nice that we have a reptile from that era to show for our program. So hopefully lots of educational school groups coming in, and as well just the public being interested in coming to see what he was like and reading about him.
Whitney Stinson, Newcap News.